And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, so big surprise for me last year was Mintworks. It was a little small tin that came with a bunch of tokens that looked like mints. It was a worker placement game. So now we have the sequel to Mintworks, which is Mint Delivery. While Mintworks was what we call a worker placement game, putting tokens down and taking actions, this is a delivery where you will pick up mints and deliver them to another place, because as we all know, mints are an important part of life. Here's how the game plays. Alright, in this game, each player is going to get their own mint delivery truck, which has room for 4 mints in it. And they'll take the matching truck here. And you're going to start in Mintopia City. And one player is going to go first. That player gets the starting action token. And turns are going to go around the table. There are orders that can be picked up in Peppermint Pines, Spearmint Pines, Cinnamon Center, and Freshness Falls. When all the face-up orders are gone in all 4 cities, in 2 of the cities, there's no more orders left at all, the game is going to end. Or when the decks have been depleted for all 4 cities, the game will end. Any orders that you have completed then are going to be worth points listed at the bottom of the card, and whoever has the most points is the winner. Now, how do you do that? On your turn, you have 2 actions, and you can take these actions. You can do multiple actions if you want to of the same type. One of them can be move. You can move from one spot to another following the dotted lines, driving your truck around. Another one can be to load your truck at various places on the map. So here in Mintopia City, you can put 4 of the white mints on your truck. In the south warehouse, you can put 2 on your truck. In the west warehouse, you can put 2 on your truck, etc. So there's 4 warehouses where you can put 2, and in Mintopia City, you can put 4. You have a limit of 4 that you can put on. You can also upgrade your mints. In Mintopia City, you can upgrade 3 of the white mints to 1 cinnamon mint, or you can upgrade 2 of these regular mints to a sugar-free green mint, when you can do that also in the warehouses as an action. You can also take an order. So if you're in one of the towns, so here in Peppermint Pines, you can simply take one of these orders in front of you. And as a free action, this one doesn't count, but if you happen to be in, so for example here it says Spearmint Springs. So if you're up in Spearmint Springs, you can turn in 1 cinnamon, and then you've completed this order. This one here, Cinnamon Center, if you have 2 regular mints and 1 sugar-free mint, you turn them in and complete that order. Whenever an order is taken, you'll draw a new card from the pile that's there and place it as face up so that people can pick more orders. So that's pretty much it for the basic game. When the game time runs out, everyone does get equal number of turns. There's also a variant you can play where there are 3 ability cards, and you'll just draw 3 from this pile. They might let you, for free, give you some sort of free action, or your truck has an extra mint capacity on it. And each of these cards is going to be placed here, and there's ways you have to complete orders, but there's ways to get these action cards. And when you get an action, you'll simply take the matching token to show that you now have that special ability. And there's also another variant where you can place road condition tokens on the roads, making it harder or easier to get through sections. Finally, each of the trucks can transform into a AI, so you can play this solitaire against different types of drivers, and you'll be using a different board, the other side of the board, when you play the game solitaire. Now the whole thing is about fitting everything in this can, and I'll show you that in a second. So everything's going to be small. So I get the fact that the board is going to be small and the cards are here. I really like the fact that each of these locations shows you the different actions that you can do in that location. It's really nice. You don't have to keep memorizing what you can do or say how many mints does it take to make a sugar-free mint. You know this stuff. It's printed right on the board. And the card quality for all these is quite nice. I'm less enthralled with these tokens. They're boring and bland, but whatever. The trucks themselves look nice, and I also like the fact that on the trucks themselves are numbers, so that's an easy way for people who are colorblind. You can instantly know the difference between the red and the green truck because one's 42 and the other is 5. So component-wise, they're neat. Let's stick them back in this tin. We got all the big cards that go here in the bottom. The little cards can be split into 2 even stacks here, so let's get them in there. And then all the tokens in a bag and putting that on top. So it fits in, but barely. If I take the bag out, it fits in a little bit better. The bag definitely adds to the space, but then they're going to spill all over the place. So it works, but just realize when you open it, it's going to burst open to some degree. You know, this is threatening to burst even more because I forgot to show you the folded up rules that are like a map also go in here. But I still managed to get it closed, but that's one thing. So here's the deal. I liked Mint Works. I thought the idea for the game was very well done. It was neat. I'm not a huge fan of little micro games, but that one really grabbed me. This one I also enjoy, but it's not like really grabbing me. It's just a pleasant game. Go here, pick up this, go here, drop it off here. Go here, pick up this, go here, drop it off there. It's very rote. Sure, you have different things that you can do. Turns are super fast. Pick up, transfer, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. But the game just doesn't have any sort of depth to it, which again is maybe not what the designers are intending. So I'm not opposed to that. And again, it's coming in a small box like this. But I want something that offers a little bit more. I've played small pickup and delivery games, ice cream ones and things like that, that work really well. This one here, I don't dislike the game. I just thought it was okay. To the point where I would never play without the special abilities and probably the traffic conditions because they spice the game up, they add a little bit more. And again, this is the one time where a game is slightly hampered by some of the pieces are small and moving them around and looking and reading this stuff may not be so easy if it was just a little bit bigger. Of course, then it wouldn't be able to come in a little mint tin. Although the mint tin thing doesn't look as, you know, when you open up Mint Works, it was like, ooh, look at all these little mints. Here you have some mints, but there's also other tokens and other things that are in this game, so it doesn't have quite that same look and feel to it. All right, I don't mean this to sound negative. There's a lot of good things about the game. It's fast. Your turns are fast. It's not complicated. You pick things up, deliver them from here to there. If you're looking for basically what I would call a gateway pickup and delivery, go here, pick this up, go here. Finding the efficiency, getting to the right spot. It will work well with kids. A lot of people will enjoy it, and one of those people is myself. I don't think the game is like fantastic or one that I would even probably ask to play much, but I didn't dislike my plays of it. It's fun, simple, and maybe that is exactly what you're looking for. If so, check out Mint Delivery for minty fresh breath. Oh, and fun game playing. What am I saying? Dice Tower Judgment, some nice, pleasant pickup and delivery.